What is going on, you all? Welcome back to another football podcast. I am putting these out because there is just news being broken all over the place, this time for Manchester United. This is exciting. This is on ESPN, an article they have on ESPN. I will give you my opinion of this right here. Man United table offer 70 million sterling for Harry Maguire from Leicester City. This is interesting. We shall read the article, and I will give you my opinion on Harry Maguire and how I believe he could or could not fit in with the Manchester United squad. Here we go. Manchester United have made a 70 million sterling bid for Leicester defender Harry Maguire. United are battling rivals Manchester City for the defender and have made a second offer after seeing an initial bid of around 40 million sterling rejected. Maguire is open to leaving Leicester but favors a move to City because they can offer Champions League football. Oh my gosh. He has not ruled out a transfer to United, who will play in the Europa League next season if they can agree terms. United's bid is still short of Leicester's valuation of more than 80 million sterling and is likely to be rejected, but believe it might be enough to kill City's interest and prevent a bidding war. United could be willing to offer a player plus cash to sweeten the deal, but that is not yet on the table. Leicester are under no pressure to sell after Maguire signed a contract extension in September, but are aware the 26-year-old is keen on a move to a top six side. Maguire, who was also targeted by United last summer after a successful World Cup with England, but despite Jose Mourinho urging a move, the club were put off by Leicester's price tag. Should he arrive, it would raise questions about the futures of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's other centre-backs, Victor Lindelof, Chris Smalling, Phil Jones, Eric Bailly, Marcus Rojo, and youngster Axel Tuanzebe. Lindelof was one of United's best performers last season, while Smalling and Jones have both signed new long-term contracts in the last 12 months. Tuanzebe, 21, impressed on loan at Aston Villa as they won promotion back to the Premier League. Meanwhile, sources have told ESPN FC that Newcastle are braced for an opening offer from United for midfielder Sean Longstaff this week. The 21-year-old is on Solskjaer's wanted list and is likely to cost around 25 million sterling. Solskjaer has already added two new players to his squad this summer after the arrivals of Dan James and Aaron Wan-Bissaka for a combined fee of 65 million. Okay, this is definitely interesting because Harry Maguire is a solid center back, but I can tell you this, I can see Manchester City getting him more so because of them losing Vincent Kompany. I could see Manchester City outbidding Man United because of Vincent freaking Kompany. I don't want Manchester United to overpay for a Harry Maguire. Obviously, if that is their only option, it only makes sense. But if they have other options on the table for other center backs, then go after those. But I'm just saying, 80 million for a center back, you don't really see that all like that ever. Now, a striker or a forward or an attacker of some sort, okay, that makes sense. Or even a midfielder who is world class. In my opinion, Harry Maguire is a good center back. He's not world class, though. And what I mean by that is he's not like the top 5 in center backs in the world, and you pay that type of money for top 5 center backs in the world. But obviously, I understand Manchester United, that is my club, and I understand why they would be doing this. The problem is, if you're going to do that, why would you extend Phil Jones and Chris Smalling? If you knew you were going to go after Harry Maguire, there's no reason to extend Chris Jones and no reason to extend Phil Jones and Chris Smalling, because what they're doing ultimately there is putting more on top of them. Now, I wish what they would do is sell them, because Marcos Rojo's still there. Axel Tuanzebe's up and coming, 21-year-old. It's going to be interesting to see how the rotation works. Eric Bailly is still there. He should be starting over Smalling and Jones. It's just one of those situations where obviously injuries come into concern and it is a factor, but I want Manchester United to go after a center back who is top 5 in the world instead of going after a center back who is probably maybe in the top 25 in the world. It's just one of those situations where if you're going to spend 80 million plus, then you need to sign a player who is going to make a change, make a difference, like a huge difference, because those are what top 5 players do in the world of football. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you all went on to enjoying, like and subscribe. And of course, I will talk to you all later. As usual, please make sure you are up to date on the news with me uploading almost every day, or trying to upload every day when there is news. Of course, I'm not just going to upload, but uploading in when I hear news or get notifications on my phone. Thank you so much for listening, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.